And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at By the Book. By the Book is a puzzle that I found at a bookstore, and I thought it looked pretty interesting because, first of all, I like books. It comes with little wooden books. Reminds me of those fake books that stores have in a bookcase, and you're like, oh, that looks interesting. It's not a real book. I like to read, though, and I like these puzzles. This is a puzzle, a stacking puzzle where you're going to try to stack books in a certain way to make sure shelves are level. Oh, that's a pain in real life. Is it a pain in this game? Let's find out. So this puzzle here comes with different books from A to L. You can see the books have different heights. They can be slightly different, or they can be close to the same, and they have different widths to them. The game also comes with a cat, because I don't know why. And it also comes with a leveler device and then 2 boards, as well as a pile of cards. So what you're going to do is you're going to get this, and it will say you need to use books E, F, and L. And you also need the cat. And you are going to put these books in such a way that you're going to be able to put this on top and put the leveling device on it. So 2 books must touch the top shelf. Well, that seems pretty simple, right? I can just put E, F. I'll put them both on top of this book here. And then the cat between them, like this. Put this shelf on top and put the lever on, and I need to get the bubble between the 2 lines. I do have the bubble between the 2 lines, so let's check to see if I'm right. Hey, I got it exactly right. But honestly, I could have done this too, right? No, because then the cat would not have, his ears would have poked through. But it is possible for there to be multiple solutions. So here, I have something similar. It says I need to use C, D, E, G, I, and J. And G needs to be horizontal. That's what the card says on here. And I need to use the cat. Alright, so let's see. I'll put C like this. And I'll put these like this. But wait, G needs to be horizontal. So I'll do D and E like this and put G on top of them. And then I'll put this one here. And I'll put this one here. Does that work? I almost played Domino Rally there. And then put the cat here. Alright, so we put the board on top. It's touching 2 books. Is it level? Looks level. Let's see if I'm right. No, not even close. But again, there could be multiple solutions, and technically I'm correct since the bubble is in between those 2 on top. And you can see there's all sorts of things that will tell you sometimes that 3 books need to be a certain direction, and you're just going to keep going until you get them right, until you put them on top here. So again, the placement rules are a minimum of 2 books must touch the top shelf. So here I'm done it right. And if it shows an icon or whatever, and then the cat has to fit somewhere in. Although honestly, fitting the cat in is so easy. I think it's just there because I want to put an extra piece in the box. The components for this game are okay. I mean, it's neat, has a leveler thing, and the books are good, but the books are, I don't know, it feels like they're, I don't know, they don't feel like they're the best of qualities, and you can already start seeing some nicks on mine from painting. But I guess that's what's in the game. The cards themselves are fine. They're long cards. They have like very little instructions, and then they show you whether you're right or wrong on the back of them. The rules themselves are simply on a single card side, and then it fits in a box, and I hate these boxes where you drop in everything at the top. I hate boxes without lids. But hey, at least you have a window to put everything in. Woohoo! I play a lot of different games from companies. This is from Brainwright. This kind of puzzle. I don't like this puzzle that much, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it's not that difficult to make that bubble stay between the 2 level things. You'll find some way to do it. You just move the books around for a while. It never felt like I found a particularly creative way to solve a puzzle. It's like, oh, I'll put these like this and this. That doesn't work. How about this? This? Oh, I got it. And almost never did the way I put the books match what it shows on the card. It almost never happens. The books are too close to each other. The level thing, which sounds good in theory, you got to make sure your table's level first of all, or else you got some problems there. And it just comes down to, hey, let's stack books until we find the correct answer. Now, don't get me wrong, I like puzzles, and I like to think, and I don't mind a puzzle like a Rubik's Cube where you might be messing with it and like, what? I solved it? But that's not what I'm looking for here. I'm not looking for something like, okay, I have 4 books, I'll put these 2 books up. No, I'll put these, there's only so many combinations you can do. I can put a book on top of this. Each book has a height and a length, and you're simply just mathematically figuring out which ones so you can get 2 books to touch that top shelf. So it's not often I call a puzzle out for being too easy, but this is one of the ones where I'm going to do so, because that's really what this is. It's simply too easy. That coupled with the components and just the whole thing is just, it's an okay, dropping books now on the floor. It's an okay puzzle, I guess, and I would do it, but there are so many better ones out there from other companies. I recommend that you try one of those first. Dice Tower Judgment, there's better puzzle games out there.